If you feel the bare sight of food causes you to gain weight, and no matter what you try, you cannot get rid of that belly fat, this video is for you. And we're going to be covering a simple two-step system that you can apply into your day-to-day life to help you destroy that belly fat. Before we get into the system, there's some myths we need to clarify. When it comes to getting in shape, look, if you love to eat Caribbean food, don't worry, you don't need to sacrifice your rice and peas, you don't need to give up the seasoning, you don't need to give up the plantain, none of that stuff. You still can have it. We just need to make sure we know how to allocate these foods properly into our diet. So step number one is going to be portion control. It all stems from not properly portioning out your food on your plate. Because unfortunately, when we grow up, we're used to having all this carbs on our plate with very little protein. But the issue with this is it's not going to satiate you enough, and because it's not satiating you, keep going back for seconds or thirds or however many times you're filling your plate. So what we want to do is build a better plate by starting off focusing on protein. Add more protein to your plate. Instead of having a small piece of meat on there, double it up. Look, you got to be careful with the type of proteins you're eating as well, because let's be real, we love our chicken wings, we love our chicken thighs with the skin on as well, but the thing is, it is going to add more extra calories due to the fat content, right? So if you are trying to lose weight, get in shape, a level of sacrifice is required. So you may need to take the skin off of those chicken thighs and cut back on the chicken wings and go for a lower fat content of the protein choice that you're going for. On that plate, you want to make sure we're lowering some of the carbs that we're having. Look, we can't be having 10 massive spoons of rice on our plate, right? It's going to be adding a ton of calories. Scale it back. And what we're going to be doing is, as we're scaling back the carbs, we're going to add more fiber to our plate. Because let's be real, a lot of us are not having enough fiber. And we're talking about leafy green stuff here, whether it's spinach, whether it's kale, whether it's broccoli. It's just going to allow you to have more volume on there whilst not adding so many calories. And that alone will just create a calorie deficit. But if it's someone that wants to do things a bit quicker, because portion control can take a little bit longer to see those quick results, start tracking your calories, right? Measure your foods, track your calories in some sort of app, and this way it's going to allow you to be able to still eat the plantain, the rice and peas, because you're actually tracking things, so it's more accurate instead of eyeballing it. Step number two, this is how we're going to speed up that body transformation and lose the belly fat. Movement. I speak about this a lot, guys, because it is so important to make sure you're getting some kind of daily movement in. Honestly, if it's just 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it'll go such a long way. And get this, you don't need to do your movement all in one go. And I'm talking about daily steps. I'm talking about walking, right? Get your butt up and go for a walk, right? Even if it's like 15 minutes here and there, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at lunchtime, 15 minutes in the evening, 45 minutes, that's going to get a good, let's say maybe 6,000, 7,000 steps, depending on how quick you walk. If you want support on this journey and take away all the guesswork, check out the link in the description box, go through on the links, book a call or fill the application form. I'll reach out to you and we can go from there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.